Watching out for you, this is Storm Team 8.
Well, good morning, West Michigan. It is currently 5:13, and we are going to be heating up again across West Michigan. Of course, the big story so far this summer season here in West Michigan has been the incredible heat and humidity. We've gotten a little bit of a reprieve here the last few days, but today it looks like we're going to ramp up the heat and humidity with highs near 90 degrees again today and low 90s for tomorrow. We do have some slightly cooler air on the horizon for the weekend. We've got a cool front coming through the area and more cloud cover, and also a wild card coming for our weekend, and that is the remnants of what is still Tropical Storm Isaac this morning. How far north as Depth Moisture climb? We will actually continue to have team coverage for you all weekend to bring in the latest information on the track of Isaac and whether that may actually put a damper on part of your holiday weekend plans. Close to home, though, you can see here, boy, not a whole lot going on. Regionally, you can see evidence of a few showers well off to our west that's actually associated with that cool front, which is going to be moving in our direction. And as that cool front finally sweeps in, it's actually going to meet up with some of the moisture from Isaac, which continues to, as Matt Kirkwood's been showing you this morning, lift to the north. And as that moisture and energy lifts northward, it's going to be a slow-moving, windswept rainmaker, really, as it churns through eventually the Tennessee River Valley, then the Ohio River Valley, and again, if that moisture holds together, up into the southern Great Lakes region. But again, you can notice the center of circulation only creeping, boy, portions of the panhandle of Florida, also back into Mississippi, Alabama, and Louisiana definitely getting hammered by what is still just a tremendous rainfall event, and still some fairly gusty winds there as well. You can see temperatures outside for us, upper 50s to low 60s, and as I put the 24-hour forecast model into motion for you, you can notice definitely the absence of cloud cover or precipitation. Yeah, we're looking at an increasingly gusty southwesterly wind today, and that's going to work to bring in the warm and humid air to the region. Temperatures this evening falling off only through the 70s, and then by daybreak tomorrow down into the 60s. So a muggy and mild start to the day tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, lots of sunshine once again with temperatures by noon in the mid 80s, low 90s for highs. Now, Lake Michigan, here's one part of the weather story you're going to really pay attention to. Heading out to the lakeshore, we've got a small craft advisory in effect through tomorrow. Also, a moderate to high risk of rip currents up and down the Lake Michigan shoreline with a southwesterly wind, especially on those beaches that are south of the southern facing piers and breakwaters. So we are again looking at the potential for some real hazardous beach conditions out there. And then you'll notice the clouds moving in this weekend and the moisture from Isaac basically tracking to the south. But again, that will be very careful watching. Further north you travel this weekend, the more sunshine you're going to see, and the further south, the more rain you'll run into. All of us could get capped off with a few showers and thunder showers on Monday, and then back to school for Tuesday and Wednesday with the return to highs in the 70s.
That makes it hard to concentrate on the first day of school, but that's okay.
I know.
A lot of parents are ready for that day to come.
Kids who went back this week, 80s, 90,
yeah.
and all the sunshine around. So partly cloudy and 70s, and that makes it a little more tolerable anyway.
Certainly does. All right, thank you.